Good morning to the people on the West Coast at 9:57 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and to the East Coast, friends of ours, at 10:05, date 2014, and it's afternoon for you there. Our worldwide traders, our U.S. traders, prop tradies. I'm going to say one thing about the Russell 1000, the RUI.X. It's very, very important to understand what this daily movement is, and I'm just simply going to draw a trend line right about there. This was a support level, and we started to come up there on 8/8 of 2014, and we did. And not only did we do that, once we did do that, check it out. We broke to all-time highs right here. And then we could not go any higher. And this top and this top in the short daily time frame is a double top what? Reversal. So this last high over here on a daily chart on the Russell 1000 was 1,124.75. That was 1124.75. We came down here on 10/2, and we hit a low on this bar right here. That was 1081.91. We had one hell of a nice pullback on that Russell 1000. And remember, these are the stocks right here that trade in the Russell 1000. And you can clearly see on Friday's training and trading is that this had big moves to the upside. Look at the range today. You had Priceline, CMG, NVR. You had pharmaceutical one that we like, ISRG. But look at what they did on Friday. They bought this across the board on Friday in the Russell. And under the range today, you can see all the stocks. You got LinkedIn, REGN, JAZZ, our favorite stocks. There's a lot of biotech stocks in here. Google's in here. It's 1,000, Russell 1000. And you can see the big winners on Friday, and the actual range today is the price movement on Friday of the last days of the week for trading. All right, back to the facts. 1,097 is the 10-day. The 20-day is way up here. That's at 1105.6, that red line. That 10-day is crossing over that 50-day. You have on the 50-day moving average on a daily level is you're going to have a little bit of resistance. It's going to be a 1100.40. This yellow line right here is very significant. What is it? 100-day simple moving average at 1092.15. Not only that, every time that Russell got over here, oversold, this is a sell signal right here. And we rallied up, made all-time highs. The wall of resistance could not get taken out. And not only that, all of your key simple daily moving averages are not looking very good. The IWM, when I showed that one, which is the Russell 2000 ETF in the other video, is the Russell 1000 has a very common price movement to that, and it's the top 1,000 stocks. This is where this particular Russell 1000 led the rally in 2014, and so did the Russell 2000, just the way it is. And that was way over here at 974. And look, we've had a great up move right to these highs. This is a high. This is another high reversal right there. Now, every time that we come down and get a higher low at support, we bounce up. This is what 2014 looks like. Now, let's go ahead and blow this back up. And here we go. Here we go. We have a double top resistance reversal with support level. That's on a daily. What I'm going to show you now on the Russell 1000 is a weekly chart. And I'm taking the area here that on Friday we hit that major support level, which was the resistance level, which this is where we were in a weekly trend back over here. And that ultimately, this line right here is your support. It hit it and it bounced right in to the weekly moving averages. Remember, people, the weekly moving average is much more significant than your daily moving averages. And we're going to talk about those right now. And we're going to talk, why is it that we hit this oversold area short term? Remember, we're talking short term. On a weekly chart, 1095.27 is the 20-week simple moving average. The blue line is a 10-week simple moving average on a Russell 1000 index. Unlike the Russell 2000 and bear market territory, you're getting updated right now on the Russell 1000. And once again, small cap lead rallies, small cap lead in recoveries, and they've had a nice pullback here. So we trade the individual stocks that are in it. This was a topping pattern over here, right here. 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, 4 week, and kaboom, we made a low and we rallied up the next 1, 2, 3, 4th week. And we make a high on that run of 1,122. Here, we make a high, which was slightly higher on a weekly level at 1,124.75. And from that number I just read off, we went all the way down here, and that low was 1,070. So this is the kind of range that the Russell 1000 is trading at. Another thing I want to show on here, just give me 1 second. I got to blow it back up, and I'm only going to do this time frame right there. I'm going to blow this back up, and here's the thing I want you to know. I want you to understand right now, we were significantly overbought at those highs. What I am saying, we were overbought at those highs that I told you about, and we were overbought up here. So we look to see how the Russell 1000, the Russell 2000 keeps doing. One of the things that I also want to point out is that it's been a significant period of time since the Russell 2000 and 1000 pulled back. But the old saying is, what led the market higher can also lead the market lower. And believe me, small cap, mid cap, and Russell 2000, 1000 is a backbone of our movements, and it's telling us a story. So therefore, we're in the month of October 5. It's Sunday. We know that we trade the leader stocks in the Russell 1000. Priceline, CMG, NVR. I can go on and on and on and on and on and on. It's got the top 1,000 stocks in the U.S. They have a market capitalization of what the companies are worth, and they go into that Russell 1000. Just remember, the Russell 1000 is lower than the Russell 2000. It's 1,000 stocks. So remember, this is going to move here on the Russell 1000 before the Russell 2000, and it will follow.